Alright guys, we just closed up shop here. It was a crappy day. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There's gonna be days that are gonna be shit, and there's gonna be days that are gonna be great. That's just a roller coaster of emotions you're gonna have as an entrepreneur. So welcome back to this channel. This video is a couple days late. I usually post every single Monday. If you don't know, if you're new to this channel, we've owned this grocery store for over 3 years now. And we run this channel on how to run and open a small business and become an entrepreneur. Start working for yourself, and you can see the ins and outs that we go through every day. That comes with working for yourself. All right, it's a lot of ups, a lot of downs, but we show you all of it. So we're happy to do it. Today we may have a special guest. We'll see if they stick around for the end of this video. And yeah, let's get into this one. I usually make this video once every 6 months to update, how exactly to run a grocery store or convenience store. I haven't decided what we're gonna make this title yet, but yeah, so we just kind of go from there and update every 6 months on anything that I feel that changes. We usually do, how to open a grocery store or how to open a convenience store, but how to physically run one is a little bit different when you're actually in the game. Yes, I know I kind of touch base on a lot of these things throughout my channel, but I wanted to make one updated video on truly running a business for yourself, being your own boss and being self-employed, and giving you my experience on what works after the last almost 3.5 years that we've been doing this. It's not easy by any means, but I think these 5 core foundations can really guide you guys into future success. And if anybody wants to like this video or comment down below on something they agree on or disagree on, if you must, feel free to do it. We're always open to chat with anybody who wants to view and subscribe to our channel. Alright, so your store or your small business may look a little different than this, but this is the 5 principles on how to run a grocery store. They may apply to a cafe, ice cream shop, restaurant, but these are the 5 most important things that I think will help you guys run your business smoothly day in and day out. So the first and foremost, and probably the overarching thing that you want to remember, is your customer service. Customer service is what differentiates you from Walmart, Best Buy, all those other stores that you walk in and nobody knows your name. You want to simply make it, someone walks in, hi, how you doing today? If you can remember people's names, they feel more important. If you remember what they like, you can tell them where their products are that they usually buy. Being a small business, you have to connect with your customers. That's why Felicia's always at the front, and it's something consistent in people's day that they can find day in and day out. They come here, there's the same people always willing to help them and be at their service, at their beck and call, if you want to put it that way. And we have a guest speaker today, and we're going to bring him on shortly. He's a little bit shy though. Okay, this is the founding father of this store here. He's going to say a few words. Whenever you're ready, sir. This is my dad, by the way.
And we have to remember that the customer is always right. And plus, you never cheat a customer, because at the end of the day, you cheat yourself.
You don't have to yell, but okay. No, I like that. The customer, even though the customer may upset you, piss you off, or they may not, want a reason, you want to make sure if it's about $2-3 that you make them happy, so they are a returning customer. They spread the word on your business. That's what we mean when the customer is always right. You don't want to cheat someone for $2 and then they never come back, because a customer who is a returning customer is more valuable than saving $2 or $3 here and there. So thanks for joining us today, Mr. DeMarco. At ease. Okay, wow. Welcome to my back room. This is where all the magic happens. This is where we do a lot of the prep work, the cooking, the kind of the heart and shape of this business is built back here. So the second principle that we're going to mention here is watching every penny, and this goes for any business on earth. You need to keep track of every dollar that goes in and every dollar that goes out. If you're, letting people, charge you whatever they want on products, and then you're trying to guess at how much you can actually sell them for, you're already playing a losing game. So when I say watch every dollar, I'm actually talking about every last dollar. Once you start losing a dollar here, a dollar there, that's when it spirals into, losing hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. Once you start losing one, you get relaxed and you start kind of, let's say, letting more and more go out the window, and then you find yourself at zero, and nobody wants to be at zero. So I was just telling them we got to watch every dollar in every business, especially this one. And without really having to explain it, when you keep track of every single dollar that goes in and out of your business, it just helps your bottom line, which helps your net profit, which translate into more money in your pocket, more of a salary for you, and a comfortable lifestyle. You're not really worried about how am I going to pay for this, how am I going to pay for that, because you kind of have an idea on exactly what's going in and what's going out. It's just something you really have to be on, and I stress it just as much as customer service, because it's a quick way to zero if you don't know where everything's going. So another really important thing on how to run your business, how to run any business really, is quality control. The products that you're giving people, the products that they're trading their money for, have to be top notch. You have to be better than your competitor. You have to be up to that standard that someone will be like, this was really good, and they tell other people, who then come in and tell other people, and it's a revolving door of more and more customers. So you build your business to the future, to space, to the moon, to the galaxy. That's how you keep rolling over this business. Making customers happy with good quality products helps people tell other people that you have a good business, who end up coming in and trying your product, who then tell other people that this is a good business. And guess what? Then you're laughing all the way to the bank. I mean, I don't like that expression, it's kind of greedy, but seriously, this is, if you can figure out, how to please your customer, that's it. That's pretty much, 80% of this business in general. I mean, look at, we have to be on things so much. This tomato has to be 100% perfect, or else no one's going to buy it. No one's going to be happy with it. They're going to leave it here. The next person's going to come through, pick it up, throw it back in. And, you have a revolving door of just customers who are kind of meh about your business. And you don't want anybody meh about your business, because they might buy one or two things just to buy them so it's not awkward, and then never come back or use your business again. So when I say quality control, really spend time going through every product, making sure everything looks, in this business anyways, fresh, appealing, everything's kind of priced at a level where, people aren't really shocked that it's, a little bit too high. I mean, if things are priced too low, it doesn't help you either, but, you want to make it fair for your customer. You get a little bit of profit, they get a good product, everybody's happy. You've got a good running, well-oiled machine. This is what we do. This is what we do every day. Watch your dates, watch your products, and quality control. No matter what business, put good products out, and you'll get good customers back in. So, I want you to repeat this. Cleanliness is godliness. Cleanliness is godliness. Cleanliness is godliness. Cleanliness is
godliness.
What I mean by that is, if you have a clean retail space, clean restaurant, clean, cafe, whatever it may be, that is next to being, I don't know how to finish this, but it's just, this is what you need. People walk into your business, it has to be clean. You don't want crap all over the floor. The toilet, is backed up with yesterday's, ragu, or, everything all dusty, products looking all turned over and messed around with. People don't want anything that looks overtouched. They want to feel like they're the first and only customer in your business. Nobody cares about anybody else. They walk into your store, it's all about me, me, me. Okay, how do I satisfy me? This is how the mind works. And they want to feel like no one else has touched the product that they are even thinking about. Especially with COVID, people don't even want to see someone else touching another product that they are going to buy. So And even relating with food is even worse, right? Because you have to ingest it. You sometimes, we let, food sit out, like, apples and tomatoes, they can sit out without packaging. So nothing needs to look like it's been overtouched by too many people. Kind of sounds weird, but you want to make this place look as perfect as reasonably possible. So take some time, spray down the windows, do all the glass cooler doors, your silverware, your cups. You don't want any like lip marks or thumbprints on anything. Just make sure that if you were a customer in your own store, you'd feel like this place actually looks like the owners care, that it looks clean, everything's fresh. And guess what that translates to? It translates into a happy customer who is a returning customer, who ends up bringing you more customers. And that's exactly what the game is here. So yeah, just remember, another very important, and you can't even disregard any of these, because all of these points kind of fuse together to build your successful business. If you have a good product, but it's not clean, it's going to affect your business. If you have a good product and your customer service is bad, well, that's going to affect your business. If your customer service is great, you have a bad product, that's going to affect your business. If your customer service is amazing, but guess what? The place looks like someone took a crap on the floor. Yeah, no one's going to come in again. Right? You just have to have all these things and be on top of everything when you want to be, self-employed. When you're your own boss, you really have to motivate yourself to do a lot of the work that you could have passed off on other employees, right? So just keep that in mind. It's nice not having a boss, but sometimes it's nice having a boss, because you can just blame the boss when something doesn't go right. But you can't blame the boss if there is no boss, if you're the boss. So I do a lot of walking on the set. Oh, wow. These lights in here are like spotlights, so it looks like, I'm on stage for Hamlet right now. But yeah, no, it's just the lighting here. Trust me, I don't do this on purpose. The fifth and final point that I want to say that really changed the game for this business is staying on top of the trends. Whatever business you're in, you want to be on top of any trend that is coming up, already on the scene, and if anything's kind of leaving the market, you're going to want to stop investing into it. For us, this place started as, just fruits and vegetables. That's all we thought we were going to do, maybe some basic items like milk and pastas. But then we noticed how the consumer works when you bring in new products. New always sells. If you can keep bringing in new products and keeping, your customer guessing on what you're going to have next, that alone keeps, your clientele excited. They may tell other people, that you have all these new vegan items, keto items, gluten-free items. Giving you an example of our business. We're on top of the trends before the big box stores get them, and that gives us the advantage on, the people will come to us to get these products, and then slowly the big box stores will catch up, and then those people will, gravitate, just buying it closer to where they live. But since we have that advantage of buying quick and keeping on top of the trends, like, a new, let's say a new vegan-based egg comes out, we can have it for 2-3 weeks. The area doesn't know where to find it. They'll come to us first, and then when everyone else catches on, then they'll start shopping closer to home. But this is what helps us bring in people from farther around the city. And when you own kind of a one physical brick and mortar location, you're going to attract basically the people that are around you. No one's coming across town to buy cabbage from you if they can buy it from a Farmer Joe next door to their house, where they barely even have to walk out the door. But when you have things that nobody has, or things that they really can't get to many other places, that'll bring in people from farther across the city. And if you're really famous and lucky, other people from out of town will come in. But being realistic, you want to try to not only focus on the core 5-kilometer radius that your store is in or your business is in, but how to expand and grab it and attract customers from outside of that 5-kilometer radius. And that's how we did it. We followed the trends, we stayed on top of the trends, and we're always looking for new products to keep our regular customers excited and buying new things. You basically want people to buy as much as possible in your store, so you have to keep them excited and find things that they want. If you can find products that your customers want, well, you already won the game, because that's one of the hardest things to do in this type of business. So those are the 5 key elements. I think that can be the starting point to any entrepreneurial journey, any business that you may be starting. If you can keep those kind of at the foundation of everything you do, I think that can guide you into a successful business venture. Well, guys, that's about it. I think that should cover, my personal thoughts on running a small business. I'm sure there's many other things that can help people, with the finances, or building a successful business from the ground to $1 million in sales. I'm sure there's many other methods. These are my personal opinions. So if you want to add anything, you can comment down below. Have a good day, by the way.